Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. Robbie here. Here is another 30-day challenge. So for the last 30 days, I decided to train my arms every single day for 30 days. So the goal of this challenge was nuclei. Anyways, the basic principle of nuclei overload is that if you train a muscle group every single day for 30 days, you will increase the nuclei in that muscle group, which will help your muscle grow faster. So for me personally, I've always wanted bigger arms and I've always had a hard time growing my arms. So my main goal with this challenge was to see if I could use that principle and apply it to my arms and see if my arms would grow. Alright, so let me get into the rules that I set up for myself for this specific challenge. Rule number 1, we will measure our arms before and after the challenge. Rule number 2, we must never skip a day. Rule number 3, we have to apply 100 reps for each specific muscle group. So that means 100 bicep curls, 100 tricep curls every day, 30 days. Rule number 4, we will increase the weight as needed after 30 days of doing the same thing over and over and over. Your strength will most likely increase, which will make it easier and easier each day. Now, before we break down the results, let me go over some of the benefits that you can get from working out your arms every day or just in general. Now, aside from increasing your muscle size, which we all want for our biceps and our arms in general, there are some good benefits that you can get from doing arms every day. So benefit number 1, helps increase overall strength. Benefit number 2, helps increase muscle mass. Benefit number 3, confidence in men. As your arms will get bigger, you're gonna look better in t-shirts. Benefit number 4, you're gonna have enhanced upper body workouts, and that's because your arms and your shoulders are gonna be a lot stronger, so you're gonna be better at doing those type of workouts. Benefit number 5 is that you'll have improved both running and swimming abilities, and that's because your shoulder strength will be a lot stronger, which will help you with those two movements. Benefit number 6 is that you'll have increased bone strength, so you won't break your bones as easy, which is always good. And benefit number 7 is that you burn tons of calories, which we all want so we can eat a little more. So are there any cons to this challenge? Of course there are. There's always cons. Always. Con number 1, huge lack of routine, which means you're gonna be bored. Very, very bored. Quick. Con number 2 is that you're gonna have a limitation with workouts, and that's because you're working out your arms every single day, which means you have a lack of variety with your workouts, and you're limited with what you can work out. Con number 3, soreness. You're gonna be sore. Your arms are gonna be sore. Duh. All right, now time for the results. Like I said, I measured my arms before and after this workout challenge to see if there was any muscle growth. Now my arms went from 12 inches to 12.75 inches, or 12 3/4, whatever. Anyways, my arms grew almost an entire inch. Now I do have to remind you that I was actually in a calorie deficit for most of this time period. I was in a calorie deficit around 70% of these 30 days. So what this experiment tells you is that even in a calorie deficit, my arms still grew due to that concept of nuclei overload. So personally, I'm happy with the results. If I had been eating more, of course they would have grew even more. But like I said, I was in a calorie deficit for most of that period, but I still got the results I wanted. So like I mentioned, after increasing the nuclei within the muscle group, it's gonna be a lot easier to build muscle in that specific area. So for the next few months, my arms might grow even more, which if they do, I'll do another video follow-up just to let you guys know how that goes. Also, I would like to mention that I gradually increased weight every single week. As part of the rule, I started off with 15 pounds. Every week I added 2.5 pounds, ended up at 22.5 pounds for both exercises. So the conclusion of this little experiment is obviously that the technique does work. So if you're looking to add size to your arms, you will get the results that you want, especially if you have some difficulty growing your arms due to bad genetics. This is a perfect experiment for you to try just for yourself, just to see if you can grow your arms a little more. Anyways, like always looking to challenge myself, always looking to do these little experiments. I have fun with them. If you have any comments or suggestions, please add them at the bottom. You know where to put them. Oh, and don't forget, I'll put links at the bottom for all my social medias and my sponsorships. Check them out if you want. Don't if you do not. Like always, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, do something nice, be something kind, rewind. Who knows? Do a bicep curl while you watch this video. Who knows? Anyways, I'm done with this one. Have a nice day. See you next time.